Now let us continue with the example. Now if the condition matches, that is the transaction is empty, then what we want to do, we want to have a check that what kind of transaction type is this. So the transaction type could be a deposit, withdrawal, or a split deposit. So what we will do, we will add from the common card a switch. Let us add a switch in the designer. Now what will it do? We have added this switch. Now we have to create an expression. So let us create an expression. The expression would be from the current row, we have to click on the transaction type. Let us add a case. Click on it. If the transaction is deposit or withdrawal or split deposit. So if the cell value is deposit, then what will it do? It will do something. Okay. Now as I said that if the case is deposit, then it will do some kind of activity. And what kind of activity? That it has to write something. So let us drag it here, or even we can add another write a cell. So now let us create another transaction type, that is withdrawal. So let us again click on add a new case. If it is withdrawal, that is this one, then it would again do something. And if it is this case of split deposit, then it will again do something. So now there are three different kind of cases. One is deposit, withdrawal, and split deposit. So now let us, so now we are at this position. So we have a case, withdrawal, deposit, and a split deposit. Now let us add an application action or activity, because we want to use the application. So from the web app or web card, we will add, now from the app and web, drag the use application browser onto the designer and this under this place, and now it's saying that indicate application to automate. Let us click on it, and we have to click on this application. So we have to select this application because this is my the application where I want to enter data. So click on this, and then when it's blue and it's saying that it's a window, click on it. After clicking, it would map the application path with my UiPath. So let us now we have to drop an activity. Now what we want to write something. Now where? On the field that is here. Now after indicating the application where we want to enter data, let us drag a type into activity on the designer. Now we want to type something on the field itself. and we want to add cache in field of the application. Now it is showing another thing that is called anchor. Anchor is nothing but a reference point from where it can have a target to fill in. So cache in hand is an anchor from where it will refer the target field. So let us confirm it. Now what we want to type? We want to type something from the current row, and that is cache in, because we want to type the cache in from the Excel file. That is, we want to, from this Excel file, we want to pull this one in this case. So we would putting this one. Now let us add another type into for the next field. By clicking on this and searching from the option, we can again use the recent used type into. Let us click on it and it is here. So you can either drag this from here or you can use that one. So let us indicate again. Let us click on it and let us click on this, because the anchor is this and the target is field is this. So okay, let us click on it and then let us pull data from the on us check. So now we have pulled out two different data, that is, one is this and another is this, and let us again have to add another field, that is on us checked, not on us checked. So let us again add and type into, and then again indicate on the target of the screen and then click on it. Here's the anchor and confirm it, and it is there. And from where you want, we want this from not on us check. So now this is ready. So after this, let us delete this one. Sorry, let us delete this one. We have removed it. Now if it is in the case where withdrawal is there, so in the withdrawal we have two fields. These are the two fields. One thing we are missing, and that is it must click on this also. So we are missing this. So let us add another click here, and that is this one. So let us add a click option so that it can select the desired radio button. Let us click on it, and we want, if it is deposit, then it will click here. And now the anchor should be, because there is no anchor, no, there is an anchor, and that anchor should be, if we click on this and then we redefine the anchor, and this is the anchor, the transaction label. So referring this transaction label, it can click here. So now let us confirm it. It's there. So now it will first click on the deposit radio button, and then it will fill up the data in this case. So in the case of withdrawal, then the case would be different. Let us again drop the click activity by clicking these and then selecting the click activity by either typing, it is here, this is the click activity. You can match the icon also. So again, oh sorry, we have to delete this one because this is not the desired one. So let us again, because what we have did, we have to use an application WI. Okay, So rather than using different applications, we can pull this switch inside of this. So what we can do, we can pull it outside of this. Okay, let us copy this. Now what we can do, to कट करो और दोबारा से यहाँ से स्टार्ट करो. So now in the case of withdrawal, what we have to do, we have to again repeat the whole task by dragging this here and then again indicate on the application and then again doing it all the things. So what we can do in another way, that if we put this application use browser outside of this switch, then it will do in the way how it should be. So what we can do, either we can copy this, the whole action, the whole set of actions from here, and then we can put in this here, and then we can change this also, you can delete or you can change this also, and then we have to change all these, or we can do such kind of things. But you can see that in each case the application action would be duplicating, because it is here, it is also here in the deposit section. So we must take this application outside of this switch action. So let us redesign it. Let us pull this outside, and first of all let us delete the copied UI, what we have copied here, the action. Let us delete the whole action, and then let us go into the deposit action, deposit switch, and then let us cut it and then place it in this place. So what we have did now, this is outside of this switch. Now let us put, now what we want to do, we want to add here in this place this switch. So let us drag it and put it here itself. So now if this is empty, then use an application. It should use an application so that it can enter data into it, and then we must select all these activities one by one and then dragging it inside. Just a minute, we'll be putting this in this place, or we can cut it and we can drop it here. It's not working, very sad. We can pull it here and put it here like this, and again pull it here, just a moment, and below this, and then again and putting here below this, and again here, putting here. So now the whole sequence is now this way, that if it is empty, then use the application action and then use the switch action. If it is deposit, then do this kind of things. And now let us do the rest of the automation by clicking on it, and then click action, and then indicate on the that we want to have a withdrawal if it is withdrawal, and the anchor should be this one. Okay, so let us confirm it. So now anchor is the transaction type, and then we have selected the withdrawal button. So after selecting the withdrawal button, something will happen in this way. So let us again have it type into. So what we want here to type into, and again we would show the target, and this is one is target, and confirm it, and then again add another one, type into action, and then again indicate the target on the screen, and this one is a target on the screen, and again confirm. So now we are done with this, but what to be typed on this? So type this, what, this one, and then as I said that if it is withdrawal, then we will have to put cash in and honest check, and then the honest check. So now this is there, and if it is split deposit, then we would do again the click action, and we'll indicate on the target on the screen, and we want this to be clicked on, and we want that this should be the anchor. So confirm it, and then we want to have a type into, like we have did earlier, and then we have to indicate on the screen. Oh, just a moment, we have did something wrong here. Before that we have to click on it here, because this is the thing. Okay, and then indicate on the screen, and then click on here and confirm it, and again add type into, and then again click on the screen, click on here, and then it's okay, confirm. And the third one is indicate on the target, and this one is this, anchor is correct, and now this is the thing. So now what we have to put, we have to type the current row, and then cash in hand, and then current row, and then the honest check, and the current row, and not honest check, and that's it. We have created the automated data entry system